Hey everyone, Kaylin from Landmark Makers, and I'm here today because I've been getting a ton of questions on recruitment, and it occurred to me, why not just start a little video series to help you guys? So Jared from LA wanted to know, what are the top mistakes made when recruiting? So, little background, I created Landmark Makers, and really all that is it's a recruitment training company dedicated to teach employers how to identify, attract, and retain top talent right now for the pay grade for their industry. 13-step process. We walk you through every step. We hold your hand every bit of the way because ideally we want to empower you to have to rely on recruiting agencies less. So, first question, top mistakes made when recruiting. I love this question because a lot of this stuff, you would think it's common sense, but when you're actually in it, you forget these tiny details and they matter to candidates. How many of you have noticed lately that candidates have a what's in it for me mentality? Everybody, right? So one of the biggest things you can do is to combat this is to not make the most common mistakes. And this includes things like not having a singular point of contact. So we're going to go over 3 of them today. First one, not having a singular point of contact. Basically, this means it can be a sales coordinator, it can be an admin, it could be the hiring manager themselves. This is the person that reaches out to the candidate and maybe schedules the phone screen. In some situations, they do the phone screen. They have the follow-up after the phone screen. They coordinate the interviews. They have the follow-up after the interviews. If there is an offer to be made, they do the pre-offer, then they do the actual offer. They are the ones that could show them the tour. These are also the people who on their very first day come up, they shake the candidate's hand, welcome them to the team, and introduce them again to their hiring manager. So singular point of contact. Don't let a candidate feel like they're just a number in a cog. Have the candidate feel like they're part of the team. And by immediately establishing a buddy system or a singular point of contact, it'll really help with them want to staying with the client long term. Second thing, not knowing what they want. So true. So many people think, yeah, I'm just going to post an ad and interview a bunch of people and I'll know what I want when I see it. No, you won't. Here's why. Because if you go on strictly thinking and feeling about what it is that you want to hire, you're not going to have any tangible results and you're not going to have any expectations to benchmark their progress against. You're essentially setting that own candidate up for failure. So come up with what you really want. And I don't mean 2 to 4 years experience. I mean, within the first 90 days, they should be able to do X, Y, Z. And then in the interview, ask them, what did you do in your last position? Did you do X, Y, Z? If they've never done X, Y, Z, then you need some really compelling reasons to hire them besides they're nice. The third biggest mistake, taking too long. Don't do it. Just don't. So the reason is actually we've lost 3 candidates last week because of this exact situation. If you take too long to write an offer letter, if you take too long to get back with a candidate, if you take too long to send a rejection letter, they remember and they will go somewhere else. And more than likely, if they're a good candidate, they're going to go to your competitor. And that's ultimately going to cost you money. So, top 3 most common mistakes people make when hiring. There you go. Let me know what you think.